Food is not the most important thing when it comes to blood sugar management, which is why most people who believe they eat healthy still continue to struggle with unstable blood glucose levels. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my healthy blood sugar morning routine and the top 3 things you need to start incorporating every single morning in order to start seeing consistent changes in your glucose levels. Let's get into the video. The average person wakes up, gets dressed, and rushes out the door to start their day, which for most people is getting the kids together, rushing them off to school, and then heading straight to work. We naturally subscribe to this rise and grind culture, even if it's unintentionally. It's become this normal way of functioning, and in a lot of ways, we expect ourselves to operate in this way because that's what we've been doing for years and years. When it comes to navigating diabetes, the rise and grind culture is one of the biggest contributing factors to unstable blood sugars, and it makes it even more difficult to bring your blood sugar back into a healthy range as the day goes on. Instead of jumping out of the bed and immediately doing busy work around the house or rushing out the door, be intentional about slowing down. Whether that's pouring yourself a cup of tea and sitting in front of the window, journaling, meditating, or simply just making time to take a few deep breaths. Slowing down is an imperative tool for keeping your body out of the stress response, which allows your blood sugar to stay at a healthy level. I learned after many years of self-neglect, exhaustion, and depression that the mindset of rise and grind clouded me from being able to see the root of a lot of my issues, which came from the fact that I woke up and immediately started thinking about what everyone else needed instead of what I needed first. I realized I needed to fill my own cup first so that I can have the energy and ability to show up and give myself to others without burning myself out. That's when I learned the importance of eating breakfast and using its fuel to move my body in a way that feels good to me. I've been loving incorporating oats back into my routine. The complex carbs and the fiber from the oats and berries act as a really nice buffer to my bloodstream. It keeps me satiated, and it prevents my blood sugar from going on a roller coaster. In order to keep your metabolism strong, your body needs fuel within the first hour of waking up. And the best way to keep your blood sugar levels in check is to be intentional about moving for at least 10 minutes after eating. My movement of choice is yoga. You don't have to do all the over-the-top extensive workouts to see positive results in your blood sugar levels. It's not so much about how you move, but when you move. That's what's important. Remaining stagnant after eating a meal when your body is in a state of insulin resistance keeps your blood sugar levels elevated for longer than they should be. The truth is, your blood sugar is supposed to rise after eating, regardless of what you consumed. However, instead of allowing that fuel to just sit in your bloodstream, make your body use it instead. The best way to do that is by moving. The longer you move, the more stable your blood sugar becomes. When was the last time you did something simply because it made you happy and brought you simple satisfaction and joy? When we were children, we found joy in the simplest things, whether that was painting a picture or going outside and playing in the rain, getting our hands dirty, playing in the mud, or building something out of craft supplies. And the reason we appreciated the little things so much was because in that moment, nothing else mattered. We were fully present in whatever we were doing. As adults, we tend to focus our attention on the next big thing or the next milestone or achievement. Instead of focusing on what comes next, challenge yourself to be fully in the moment every morning, doing one thing that you simply enjoy, even if it's just for 10 minutes. For me, I find that I'm the happiest when I'm out in nature. I can be dancing in a waterfall, walking in the park, or simply sitting on the steps listening to the birds chirp. What is that one thing for you? What is something you used to do all the time, but somewhere along the way you stopped? I challenge you to start doing it again. Only this time, give yourself permission to do it without feeling guilty about not being productive. Trust me, the work will still be there by the time you get to it. At this point in the video, I've shared with you the top 3 non-negotiable habits that you should be incorporating at the start of every day. Because stress is one of the main factors that impacts your blood sugar, even more so than food, having a slow, intentional morning that allows you to fill your cup and meet your own needs first before filling the needs or pouring into others, whether that be your children, your spouse, or your workplace, is going to keep your mental and physical stress at bay, which means no more waking up with high glucose levels, and your blood sugar is more likely to remain at healthy levels throughout the rest of your day. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you go take a look at this video next, where I am sharing with you the top 3 reasons why you may still be struggling with inconsistent blood sugar levels and what you can do in order to start seeing improvement right away. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in this video next.